Revelation Online gets its open beta date, Skyforge is coming to the PS4, all that and more. I'm Zach Sharps and this is Free to Play Weekly. First up in the news this week, on the 27th of this month, My.com's new free-to-play MMORPG Revelation Online will kick off its early access for its open beta. This early access will last until March 6, which is when open beta officially begins. Those wanting to reserve their names will need to have a Founders Pack, and reservations are open until the 21st. Quite honestly, I cannot wait to hop in and play Revelation for real this time, since in the closed beta I hit level 25 or so and enjoyed the ride up until that point. Will you be checking out Revelation Online though? Leave me a comment down below. Those of you grinding away in Grinding Gear Games' very popular free-to-play action RPG Path of Exile will have even more content to chew through this summer. The next update, called The Fall of Orieth, will feature 6 new acts, Pantheon powers which will grant you defensive bonuses and can be swapped in town at no cost, new skill gems, unique items, and more. This update is being pegged as Path of Exile's largest content expansion ever, which, considering who's saying it, you can be sure that's not a hyperbolic statement. As for when it will release this summer, Grinding Gear Games is currently giving a June through July release window, so it's not too far away, and considering how much is there, it might even draw me back in. 19 months after leaving Daybreak Game Company and just a month after shutting the doors of his indie startup Pixel Mage Games, John Smedley has found new employment. The Smedster will head up the San Diego office of Amazon Game Studios, but it won't appear that he and his team will be contributing to already announced projects, but rather he's hard at work on a, quote, ambitious new project, end quote. Some people are taking this news as a possible new MMO, but considering Amazon Game Studios already has been working on an MMO called New World, I feel that's unlikely. What do you guys think Smedley's working on? Leave me a comment down below. My.com's free-to-play action MMO Skyforge is headed to the PlayStation 4 a bit later this year. PS4 players who register for the game right now will not only be able to play the game on the console, but will also receive an exclusive pack containing a cyber costume, halo, and glowing eyes. Those who have PlayStation Plus will get additional bonuses, including a set of wings. Ever since I played Skyforge, I did wonder why they didn't release it on consoles at the same time, at least much closer to launch than what this is. But regardless, it should offer hours of entertainment for those on the console. It does beg a question though, so it's time for the question of the week. Last week on the show, I asked what free-to-play games you guys are playing. The games that came up the most were Warframe and Paladins, which DA Gaming mentioned, Mobius Final Fantasy, which Nocturnal MC stated, Smite, which Bradley Frink mentioned, and a bunch more. It was interesting to see how many mentioned Mobius Final Fantasy, although I guess since it just released on PC, it does make some sense. Like always, if you wish for your comment to be possibly featured on next week's show, make sure to leave a comment down below. This week's question is, what free-to-play games should come to consoles? Are there any that come to mind for you? Curious which games you guys mention and why. Last up in the news this week, Blizzard has unveiled its plans for their free-to-play card game Hearthstone. In 2017, dubbed Year of the Mammoth, Blizzard will be releasing 3 expansions, more support for the wild formats, a new rogue hero, and classic set cards will be removed from the standard card mix. There won't be any adventures released for Hearthstone this year though, but each expansion set will contain about 130 cards, and to take place of story-rich adventures, Blizzard plans on including optional single-player missions which will help develop the expansion's thematic narratives. Seems like 2017 will be a pretty good year for Hearthstone players. Well guys, that does it for the top news stories this week, but as always, be sure to check out MMOBomb.com for the latest news, giveaways, did I mention giveaways, and more. Signing out until next week's show, my name is Zach Sharps and I'll catch you guys next time.